into Wisp Gyro before. Noticeably, they let the Darkseer go through, even though they first did the TA, just like they did in the previous series, because they wanted to respect ban Yang's Mars, which is just unquestionably probably the best Mars in Dota right now. However, you're playing against Darkseer now, but then they have the AM last pick to deal with it, so it'll be really cool to see how it plays out.
Do you feel like this is a good AM game as well for Miracle? We've seen the question marks arrive from the panel around this. Okay, my control, pick up your stacks. Don't see any Observer Ward.
It's cool. That's a perfect example of all the little efficiencies that have now become commonplace in this 10th year of Dota 2, 9th year of Dota 2.
Well, 8th year.
It's TI9.
We go TI9, so 1 to 9.
Sure.
Unless we had TIO. Doesn't quite reach that point.
Well, the point is,
you could say 16 years of Dota if you want to go back to Warcraft 3, depending how far you want to date back to its inception.
Yeah. And it looks like Liquid's going to try and play a bit of a slower pace game. Obvious when they have the AM, AA combination. Vici, they can play so quickly around the map thanks to the Darkseer Spiritbreaker, the Wisp Reload, and then the Monkey King of Ori flying through the trees. They're going to have an aggro tri-lane for this rune.
Yeah, with this Iron Shell, DY feels like he can create a lot of space and do a lot of damage. Kuro's the one copying it while GH gets a good kick through. They're looking to actually try and play and kill off Fade. Mind Control's already got the top room. Fade's got a Fairy Fire. Might actually can Miracle close the distance. He can't in time. First Blood's actually spilt by Yang.
He's in trouble now.
And now Miracle is caught on the wrong side. He went Mana Burn to begin with, so he'll come back in. But now it's up to Yang and DY to kill off Miracle. Take out this one position. He can't play the Fog of War. The Iron Shell will burn through all of this. Maybe he can reach the room, but he can't even do that. And even then, the charge forward. VG Gaming trying to play a faster, intensive game. GH with a kickback. Pushes DY away. He'll tank up the Iron Shell of Yang. But so much damage being done in the early part of this game. But you see VG's strength and just strength. They survive.
That's how you play Darkseer Spiritbreaker. You trade. They get the first blood. Definitely happy with how this plays out. And you can see now you're going to have Fade drag the creep wave away behind tower as the Darkseer just lanes against Miracle. Mind Control going to do the same thing against the one support. Oh, it's
DY's actually dead.
DY on the Spiritbreaker. What am I saying?
He's a little too close. GH was able to salve himself up. And this is the downside about pushing into the Ancient Apparition.
It's a good
job.
job.
A lot of push back while Fade is actually trying to beat down Mind Control.
He's got a salve, however, but he should, I think he might, yeah, it'll be under tower, so it'll be tough for Fade to last hit to get these denies. He'll salve up as well.
I'll charge in again from DY, working with Yang. GH like, fine, get away from him. Do not touch my captain.
Kuro's being punished right now because he skilled his Chilling Touch to fight for the rune. You really want to have cold feet when you're playing against Darkseer Spiritbreaker. No actual peel available now.
But DY is just not letting up. The Iron Shell burn should be enough. Miracle's coming over. Kuro, get away from the creep wave. Both of these are death, but DY just needs to get back in range. The Iron Shell has worn off into the trees. Miracle blinks forward, making sure that DY can't go over, but then they just charge for a different target. Over towards GH, who's trying to influence Yang, who's on the pull, but you won't see the follow-through for the SB charge.
This is a clinical performance on how to play the dual lane off against a core that crushes you, because you're in a scenario where you just continue playing in different areas as this duo until you can get a creep wave together, and now they'll both be able to level up. Level 2 on the Darkseer, all of a sudden that Spiritbreaker with an Ion Shell is way more threatening to Kuro's AA. And even if they die here, even if they end up just trading, remember that this is a 2-on-3 scenario, and they're getting all of these.
Oh god, with the extra bash. GH may not have the space, has to kick DY away, gets him in range of Kuro. Of course, yeah, get yourself another bash as well. Burn up the lane. I don't know how you actually do kill this lane, because even if you get close to the Spiritbreaker, he'll just charge your way to one of the other lanes. You've always got vision of the heroes.
Man, look at Ori, man. No one, this was a scenario where he did not lane well against Weeha's TA, but so far Ori is on top, 10-5 versus 5-5. Of course, with that refraction on deny, is still going to be able to keep the pace in that regard.
It's also the fact that we can't get any kind of help because this dual off lane is actually running the same way it is. Another kill with the cold feet. DY will die under tower.
No XP though.
Yeah, GH was a little bit too far away, but maybe he can get something into Yang. Starts with a kick, just needs a slow. Paparazzi kills Mind Control in the off lane in the meantime. There's been so much ship damage coming its way, it's not surprising that eventually the kill happens. And GH, he just needs some extra help. Mid's not even rotating off. TA doesn't even feel he's got the opening.
Salve.
Yang is going to be able to salve. Kuro's moving in, so here's your cold feet. Have they got enough to actually get the cold feet trigger? They don't, and DY is ready to go. He turns around, Yang wants to surge, but he got kicked down by GH. And now DY he'll start the same run, keeping the creep wave. The objective will still be completed, no matter the sacrifice of VG.
It's all about the creep wave. At the end of the day, though, that creep wave's worth more than your off laner, especially at this early stage of the game. But you are giving total free farm to Miracle. However, Paparazzi enjoying that same freedom in the top lane, and Mind Control is going to have a lot more difficulties in comparison to the dual lane off of Vici Gaming. Only at 5-2.
Mind Control is actually having to battle against the support.
Yeah.
There's still 3 heroes of Liquid having to deal with 2 of VG Gaming.
I know with the DD. Still just it's an even game, and after watching Liquid play the previous series, I find it difficult to ever bet against them, especially in a game where I feel like the drafts are relatively even, assuming the Yang Darkseer doesn't get out of control. And of course it is Wisp Gyro. It's like, you know, it's Wisp Gyro.
Yeah.
And then it's Weeha TA, you've got Miracle AM, you know, a lot of...
Oh, they're going again. GH is in trouble. Miracle blinking himself forward, trying to burn off DY. They got the cold feet trigger, so DY one more attack, gets Miracle his kill. And they look towards Yang, 3 heroes together. Liquid are finally having enough. With Vortex and Chilling Touch, Rolling Boulder comes forward, just a quick stun over on Yang, but now GH, the Iron Shell burn. Yang's gonna get his own kill under the tier 2 tower, take more damage. Miracle, nice blink forward, blocks up the tree, so Yang can't play the Fog of War. One more hit from Kuro will actually reach, it does. Max range, but then under the mid-tier 1 tower, Weeha's being attacked. GH heal arrive for the kickback. They have the dust reveal, but the Rolling Boulder forward from GH. Weeha will give the extra damage to get the revenge kill into DY. But Ori, he's in deep, but he's building up the stacks.
He brought Wee a salve as well, and then heals up to full under the safety of Refraction.
Have they got support? Yeah. Bounty. Kuro's coming in from the side. So Ori feeling very much trapped up. They need an extra slow. It'll come from the kick. Now the Rolling Boulder forward is able to connect. Ori can't get away. And Weeha, a much needed kill. He was behind in that mid lane. They can't save top lane though. Mind Control. He is just having the day from hell.
He is level 2, Toby, and this is not a hero that can recover. Darkseer, you don't really have much of an issue farming stacks, looking to backlane later on, especially he's already level 4. And once these supports get out of bottom lane, he'll be able to freely backlane behind tower. And look at the vision as well that Vici have placed out. You know where they're going to be looking to play. Aggressively, and the enemy jungle is 3, while the Wisp Gyro eventually have reload come online around that 8 to 10 minute mark.
Yeah. I actually just love how VG Gaming are focusing Mind Control. It feels the same way as like the winners bracket final. Like, what happened? You're gonna creep skip. You can't even do that properly. VG just makes his life a living hell. Now the SB charge comes in too. Transition from 1 kill to the next kill. He's already 0-2 and he's about to be 0-3. Kuro's moved in. He's got extra help from GH, but I'm not quite certain how much they can punish anybody. DY is in with the kick, with the slow. GH just provides everything he can to get the cold feet off.
Look at the net worth of these mid-heroes, man.
They're just going.
So much
Shrine has to be burned for this, but Paparazzi, he'll still continue to fight. They've got the sustain available. Support's not coming in fast enough, and even then, it's only a Centaur who's got nothing really to give. Now Kuro will die, giving Paparazzi his kill.
I really like Paparazzi saved. He only had mana for 1 Q at the time, so he saves it until the Shrine deactivates, so that Kuro won't be able to heal through the damage. Knows he just needs that 1 to be able to finish. Now level 6. And yeah, seriously, look at the gold split in this game. It's 9-8. We're averaging 2 kills per minute, 1 each side, which means that the mid heroes, even though they'll have that XP advantage, net worth wise, especially because it's such a combative lane, neither are accelerating. It's all about the 1 positions who are doubling up the 2nd place on both sides. This is a really weird game of Dota 2, Toby.
Yeah. This is when you really put your mind to the test. So how does Mind Control come back into this game with a hero that can't go jungle? And there won't be a lot of space to catch up. As any mage is getting bigger and bigger, the Battle Fury will start to arrive. The jungle's going to get less and less. TA, she'll probably take the stacks if they've actually been prepared as well, which they haven't. There's no TA stacks currently. We are, of course, 7.5 minutes in. So where's your recovery mechanism for your offlaner?
It's almost a blessing that top tier 1 was taken out by Vici, because now the Wisp Gyro are going to rotate right inside that circle Kuro just drew on the map, and Mind Control is going to static farm the top lane and try and recover his experience and gold. And he even has a lane ward to protect him on that hill. So this is very good for Mind Control. You give him 2 or 3 minutes, he'll be right back in this.
Man, you're actually giving me flashbacks to the like the way Black used to play like his anti-mage. Like, okay, you want to take my tier 1 and tier 2 tower? Sure, I'll farm under tier 3. It's the safest place on the map. DY, that's a lot of slow. He never even connected with his charge. TA traps with the Vortex. Another hit out. The cold feet will trigger. GH rolling boulder forward. Able to get the kill on DY. No support can arrive from VG to help out. And man, you really start to feel that movement speed slow that VG's got, even against a Spirit Breaker. Obviously, you'll have Darkseer later on with Surge just to make everything work.
Coming.
Blink forward. Miracle getting rid of everything. Rolling boulder forward. They're able to get the kick with the slow. Charges coming in, but it's already done. Miracle with the Mana Void gets the kill. That's now his 4th of the game. And DY, Ori, he goes down. Weeha working with Kuro to find another kill, and Fade and Paparazzi. It's too late. They'll have to dive under a tier 1 tower for something, but through Vortex, through TA traps, it's hard.
They don't have Relo up yet, Toby, and Liquid are, like, the pressure, they're not letting up. They're continuing to play just as aggressive as they were at the start, but Vici went to farm woods for a bit with their safe laner, and you look at the net worths, you know that if Paparazzi's not involved, you're going to have troubles. And Miracle, he's finding kills without even impacting his farming rotation. He didn't miss a creep for that free kill on Yang's Darkseer just a moment ago. MC, all of a sudden, about to be level 5. Not ideal, but you know, look at his net worth in comparison to Ori.
Finally, he's got more net worth than his 2 supports, and more than the SB, who has just been causing absolute problems across the map.
And I expect that if this game goes Liquid's way, this will have to be the last we see of the Weeha TA. Because they will pick it into everything. And Ori playing Monkey King, he did a great job. This is the hero that many players consider like the best laner against TA in Dota right now. And it doesn't matter at this point because you're at a level disadvantage, you're a low armor hero, and you're so threatened by the dual support roaming for with this TA. And they're controlling the sentry middle as well, so the traps are always a threat. You catch one of those with Earth Spear nearby, you're dead for sure.
This just feels kind of crazy where, okay, so yeah, you're gonna get the runes, maybe not on top. DY, he gets a double damage rune, but Weeha doesn't care. He's got Meld, DY is trapped inside the Vortex, and they haven't got the damage to kill him off just yet. In fact, the Boundless Strike from Ori, catching Kuro and Wee, so will it call down. The first rocket will connect, the second will not, but the homing missile chasing down Weeha. Yang's moved in too, but they're back underneath the tier 1 tower. VG, they are bringing so many people to these lanes to take the fight, while Liquid are always 3.
Yep. And once again, like the trap slow to just deal with the wave. Paparazzi, you know, Gyro, he wants to get involved, but if you look at the lineup of Vici, if they're ahead, it's very easy for them to play Dota.
Yep.
But in this spot where Liquid are just accepting the pressure, they're aware that Vici wants to play aggressive, where's the initiation come from? It's just a charge forwards from a level 4 Spirit Breaker, and he's consistently just getting killed off by the TA +2 supports. And Liquid had 2 cores in both side lanes that entire time.
It also feels like they're always playing into those TA traps. Like, yeah, SB's charging in now. It's going straight down mid, but if he goes for Weeha, and that's where the pressure's being applied, a quick pushback. Another thing to keep in mind, Monkey does not like playing around the ES, but here comes DY. Kuro's going to be there, already puts the Vortex down. Look at DY, he's having so much issue just hitting his target. The movement speed from Weeha, they get back under the tier 1 tower. Kuro will die, but you're relocated in for this one. You want the kill, great Boundless Strike. Catches GH as he tries to rolling boulder himself away. And one last hit will do the work.
He killed him with the trap. Unbelievable, dude.
So you lose your 2 supports, but you don't care as Liquid. The Centaur still getting actually as much farm as Ori. Weeha is taking a tier 1 tower on bottom lane, blinks away after forcing the rotations.
You gotta give respect though. A lot of the reason Liquid's so comfortable fighting mid is because of the sentry battles. As long as you have control of the mid lane with traps, you can't play the lineup style Vici has.
Yep.
They don't have any real catch. They're just charging forwards, and there's always traps separating them and buying that little bit extra space and time for the Liquid heroes to get away. Sure, you lose both supports, but you get one in return.
Interesting. Actually, a smoke up from GH and Kuro. Normally, they've been the one being the reply, but Paparazzi comes over the river. Rolling Boulder will not be able to connect, but they got that double slows. But Ice Blast is already up from Kuro. Miracle will lend the Mana Void, and he's the one that ends this free. He's 5-1-2. Battle Fury with a blink forward to complete at 12 minutes. This is the lane that felt like it was being totally dominated by the SB as well as the Darkseer, but Miracle still has space.
I'm getting chills, man.
It's level 12 too.
It's like TI7. Liquid makes some lower bracket run start to look more and more impressive, and then they find themselves against the Chinese team in the grand final and crush them. And I don't want to say that's what's going to go down here.
Don't say that. I was massively looking forward to that grand final. Castle was a 3-0. Like, it was... Like, that was the first time in a TI grand final that Liquid was actually, like, any team was able to just clean sweep the final.
They give away the Wisp Gyro and take 2 incredibly hard counters to it in the AA specifically. But once you see it's a Gyrocopter and a Darkseer as 2 cores, the AM is inevitably a win condition.
Look at him go again. Another dual smoke from Kuro and GH. They're just holding hands together, create the space for their heroes. Mind Control up on top. DY is trying to get with the bulldoze a little bit more aggressive, and Mind Control wants it. He wants them to try and fight because with GH arriving, he's got Magnetize available. You have Ice Blast available. You want the fight. But VG senses something is wrong. The smoke will break on Kuro. The Observer Ward sees it, but then Kuro sees the Observer Ward. Quick counter. VG go a little bit more dark on the map.
I just love how Liquid does it, though. They're only rotating the supports. They have 2 cores still just shoving lanes.
Mind Control, he's tanking. Maybe DY and Yang thought the GH has moved off. They're still looking to fight. Mind Control wants to come a little bit further down. Hoof Stomp out. Relocate is available. Monkey King's also going to arrive, so VG can bring all 5 heroes to this top lane if required.
Weeha's farming an Ancient stack. Miracle's hitting bottom tower.
They're going for Miracle. He's already taken the tower and blinks away from Paparazzi. The charge is coming in. DY well away from everybody else, and to fight under a tier 1 tower against Miracle,
And it's crazy. Liquid, they pull you all around the map. Oh, you want to come bottom? Immediately you watch Liquid heroes assemble, flowing towards the top lane, and now looking to take yet another tower. 4K gold advantage, a smoke from Vici. They've got to get aggressive. Midas on the Monkey King.
Matt,
so
I have to flag this to you. Experience difference. It's about 6,000 right now in favor of Team Liquid, but it's the levels. 14 on the Anti-Mage, 12 on the TA. The closest from VG is 9 and 9, Gyro as well as
God.
Monkey. The separation is massive.
Liquid, there's just no answers. Unfortunately, Vici, their real play here is to collapse this 5, but Liquid aren't giving them opportunities to take advantageous team fights. They're only catch a Spirit Breaker, so if Liquid just continues to play off map, what are you going to do if you're Vici? And look at the vision Kuro once again has. 4 wards, all centered around the river, just trying to catch Vici as they flow back and forth across the map.
It's kind of funny, like, wherever the Spirit Breaker charges, you feel the fight's going to come anyway, because that's how Vici can get information on the other side of the river without having the Observer Wards, and fake and relocate it in. But if you see the entire river, Liquid will see it coming. And their heroes are getting more and more maneuverable to escape. Like, Anti-Mage is getting closer towards the Mana Style. You always have the Stampede from the Centaur just to back out of fights. And Templar Assassin, well, that's just Templar Assassin, difficult to catch out. Not even a maneuverability item yet with the Blink Dagger. Went Desolator to start with, and that's what's going to allow Liquid to go inside of Roshan and force this fight against VG.
They have Blink on Mind Control as well.
It's coming from the Curry, though. It's not on him yet. That's going to fly in through the northern side of the pit.
It's already dead. They're going to get here too late.
And Blink Dagger has arrived. Kuro getting charged, Mind Control, just wants to stampede him. Kuro still stunned up, GH into the back line, turns on the Magnetize, all 3 heroes gone, and
God.
Miracle, that spill damage out. VG were all too close, the buyback comes in from the IO, Yang will be mana voided down, Mind Control, he's inside the Wukong's command. Kuro has only one choice but to die in the pit. But with this buyback from the IO, maybe VG now feel like can push in, go after Weeha. He's the man to claim the Aegis of the Immortal. But Miracle, he wants more. Burn off the mana of Ori. A quick TA trap. They need another slow. GH comes forward too, looking for a kick, looking for control. Ori can't get Jack. He'll be brought down. Half a minute on the sideline for him. And Team Liquid take Roshan, keep AM alive, and things get bigger and bigger. 8K lead.
Yeah.
16 levels now to the 11. He's keeping the 5 distance.
I'm speechless, Toby. They're just playing better. They've been playing better for 3 days in a row now, and it still feels like Liquid are improving as a team. This is Weeha's first tournament.
Yep.
They've been together for like 2.5 weeks.
Oh, DY. Weeha. You know, you got to give props to Kuro as well. He's giving them, I love how Weeha still trying to go for the side place. The kick from GH was enough, rolling boulder as well. Everything for the Spirit Breaker. Is there someone else in range? Mind Control, the Ice Blast, man. It's like watching gladiators run the gauntlet, DY.
Blink now complete on Weeha, Spirit Vessel on the Earth Spirit, 18-12. But more importantly, Liquid's utter map dominance is an issue. They've got the Manta up on Anti-Mage. Miracle just simply cannot die in this game unless he makes a mistake.
Yeah.
They don't have enough lockdown. You need to probably blink, tank some damage, and then get stunned by Monkey Spirit Breaker ult. And even then...
Hey, this is why, like, when it comes to predictions, we said it's not an easy job. Like, the panel sitting there, like, there's no way you can know the Team Liquid are going to nail 2 of their lanes so well. And even with VG start, you could see everything they had to work with, but something went off the rails. We'll work it out as Team Liquid push up high ground. 18 minutes into this game, they've already done damage to that tier 3 tower, and Weeha is happy to stand. Aegis for another 3 minutes, has Blink Dagger to evade to. Keep in mind it doesn't get reset when he's got his refraction up.
That blink was
Monkey
perfect
King,
frame.
they see him in the trees. Careful, here's your back, here's your wall, the first hit, it's all going in to break that TA's Aegis to the Immortal. DY, he will fall to Miracle, the blink forward, he can't get the last hit, but the Spirit Vessel of GH does the work, but the call down, Paparazzi with a flank and damage, he's hitting so hard inside the Wukong's command. Team Liquid really try to force that, and they still get out. They do lose the TA twice over, only once from the Aegis and once from Real Death. And then the support and core, that dual lane, the start of VG's laning phase, is the only casualties.
More importantly, they saved the tier 3 though, so Vici Gaming will be able to maintain control of their shrines. But that was with no TA BKB, and he wasn't able to blink out after that initial kill on him. And you can see they dropped everything, the wall, the Monkey King ult, Gyro ult used.
But Liquid are also fighting inside of it. They didn't just they didn't just disengage, but they still want to fight up on top lane. 3 Observe was planted across this jungle. They want to see everything, and they're watching Fade move away. Miracle, it's a hard jump unless you can catch Fade.
Hey, ult's coming. Yeah, they're not going to do it. See, Kuro, if they had made a mistake there,
and
Liquid's going to immediately go in and try and combat them with an AA ult onto the hill. But because they do the long wrap, no can do. And I just love watching the way Liquid consistently play around the vision they have around the map. It starts defensively, and then they just begin the same optimal farming patterns, but now on the enemy side of the map, and the vision is placed there accordingly. Vici still in it after what we saw them do the other day against Liquid when they knocked them down to that lower bracket. It's obviously...
It's still IO Gyro. They don't walk into the trap, they walk to the bottom. They're looking to get the farm into the Gyrocopter, bring in that big damage. All then Vici Gaming need to do is keep them controlled so the damage can be inflicted by the Gyro. That's got to be the name of the game. A lot on Paparazzi's back. He's already got the BKB, so at least he can stand in the fights and have the Maelstrom. But here comes Liquid once again. 3-man smoke up. They're looking to fight. VG will also smoke up. But they're headed towards the north. They want to try and catch out Miracle, who's about to show himself. And if they move fast, they might be able to get him. He's already taken the tier 3 tower. Charges coming in. Spirit Breaker moving in very fast thanks to the Darkseer buff up. Can they have the stun control? Manta still available for Miracle. He'll pop it. Blinks away. Is there another way to follow him? The homing missile. Is there something? It's coming in, back in, Liquid, Miracle, he's able to get the blink away, he's still got another counter shield, he'll send it straight back, that homing missile turns around for DY charging forward, another blink forward, Weeha trying to help him, he gets bounced around, blinks himself down, Miracle continues the run, but DY, he's the biggest runner of all, there's no bash, Miracle can blink into the trees and away, they are trying so hard, VG, they see the opportunity, but they just can't capitalize.
Talk about playing to your limits. I love how Liquid use everything but the kitchen sink to try and assist Miracle in getting out. The traps, the counter even hesitates to ensure the rocket bounces back, and then the stampede to ensure he gets that little bit of chase. And Vici threw everything. They relocated forwards. They had double charges. Like they walled. Like every spell used, and Miracle still gets the tier 3 and escapes.
Maybe they can go for another target, but I don't know which one. The kicks are coming in. Ari's feeling the pressure. GH is watching the tree line for the Monkey King. He knows his role. But Vici, they also know they can still just hold their high ground. They have some nice AoE clear. They can force Liquid into a disadvantageous position. But we're losing that tier 3 tower. How do they hold their shrines? Especially this one. This is the Trinity camp, the most efficient camp for Paparazzi to farm with flat cannon.
Look, they still have to play so defensively because they don't have vision on the enemy side of the river. So we know where Liquid are, but Vici do not have this information. For all they know, there's a smoke move incoming.
Negative 2.5 seconds on the blink, in case Miracle wasn't maneuverable enough. He's hit level 20 at 22 minutes in, by the way, just as we've got our level watcher on the side.
This is a tough ask, and I feel for Yang here. You know, Liquid choosing to ban the Mars instead of the DS. They give it away. On paper, Vici Gaming's lineup is excellent. It's what they've used to make it all the way here to the grand final. Some of the best, like IO, Gyro, Darkseer, people, on paper, it's fantastic, but it just doesn't matter if Liquid have a read on the map, and they just simply can't find kills.
Isn't that one of those things, like when you go into a draft, you know what, I'm actually willing to let you relocate. They're going towards the mid lane. The Wukong's commander's already down. GH, he's the one that's already turned on the Magnetize. Spirit Breaker's the first one to die in this entire engagement. And VG Gaming, they're really going to find nothing. They're trying to battle inside their own Wukong's command, but Kuro, he had the damage. Thanks to the shatter, so Fade will fall. And now Miracle comes in for his own fight. Men are just bashing up. Hoof stomps there as well. The TA trap saw Ori go, but because Miracle's got that low blink cooldown time, he can jump forward, and his Battle Fury was on cooldown. He was wondering which tree Monkey was on and couldn't work it out, but it won't matter. 3 heroes down from VG, and this could be a very fast game one of this grand final.
Their initiation is just too rudimentary. They go in with the Spirit Breaker, they reload forwards, but there's just a stampede, and Liquid are out. The AA blast hits. Who cares about the BKB on Gyro? If it hits the Wisp or him, there's no healing that's going to come out, and both supports die to effectively just the magical damage of the supports.
Oh my god, he's got a full Abyssal Blade.
Yeah.
He's 19,000 like net worth, 24 minutes into a game with 21 levels, and Roshan could spawn up in 2 seconds time, just to make things worse for VG, because they can't contest, but he's a long spawn timer. He's a 2.5 minute up.
It feels like the game is 35 minutes, but we're not even 25.
And it feels like a sprint. That's what this feels like. 36 kills in 24. A Miracle will just look to end. If the opportunity is given to him, he owns this dire side of the map. Great Observers and Sentries down. Spirit Breaker's charging forward up on the top. GH thinks about a fight. Ice Blast coming in. Rolling Boulders in, actually cancelling DY's charge forward. The Ice Blast doesn't really hit as hard as they would like to, but then again, DY, he's already gone down. They have the chill effect. Paparazzi has used that BKB to escape out. Hilariously enough, it's still worth it. Ori gets more money. But he's not out just yet. Miracle's hovering around. The Observer Ward's waiting for him. Cut a casual tree while you're there.
Oh.
That is some patience from Ori.
Hell, you look at he's just cutting random trees. They know he's in the vicinity. They saw him leap on the ward. Now they get the scan.
Kuro's gonna Vortex. Ice Blast flies in. Oh, he just goes straight over the top of it. Ori's down. They ping the exact tree he was on, but he's already now gonna jump down again and TP away to safety. Liquid, the hunting, the movement of leaves.
Oh, it's just such a hard game for Vici. Miracle is so fat.
But the Gyro is still getting farm in. Like, he is more net worth than the TA. Even if the levels don't share it, he's still 3 levels behind the TA on that front. But the Butterfly is rapidly approaching for Gyrocopter. Everything that VG have got, they're putting into this Gyrocopter. Any kind of damage output they can get, it's going to come from Paparazzi.
Things will change a bit. If you can get a wall illusion of Miracle, and the Monkey BKB, you will have the ability to go toe-to-toe until the Butterfly is up on the Anti-Mage.
They're so hungry for a kill, but they're walking over the top of TA traps. They're walking near Radiant Observer wards as well. Every aggression of VG Gaming is just read by Liquid, either through vision or just through intuition.
It's interesting because you think of Monkey and Spirit Breaker as vision providing, but with a game like this, they need somebody else. They're looking to consume it in this game. And Liquid, they've got so many methods of just the warding's been excellent from Kuro. Cannot stress that enough.
Yep.
They've got AA, they've got traps, they've got all these methods of scouting out the direction Vici's going. And if Vici don't have vision, they can't actually stun. They can't kill anyone. They need to lead with the charge or with Monkey King scouting someone out, flying through the trees, and that's just not possible the way this game has gone.
Look at the fear of DY. I'll run in, I'll bash this trap once, and then I need to back myself off, like even bulldozing just out of fear of Liquid's initiation. There is nowhere safe on this map.
BKB on the TA as well.
She's got her BKB. She's going in for Nullifier next. Anti-Mage is looking to finish up a Butterfly as his next major item. Interesting choice as well, considering you do have the Butterfly over on the Gyrocopter. But do either of these heroes, like, is it worthwhile buying an MKB at this point, considering how far ahead you already are?
The TA will. I don't know if Miracle wants to. I think he can just continue increasing his survivability, because like, when he gets a Butterfly, it's the Gyro that'll need the MKB to be able to touch him.
Yeah, what a beautiful stage. Recreate the Dota map.
The trees.
Nice to restart it up again as I is back into the game. Yeah, the trees.
And the fountains. That's the coolest part. I think the fountains are incredible. and they're like direct ports of what's in the game as well. Second Roche.
I just love also the AR. Roshan comes in, just smashes everything down. Roshan's being done. They're cutting the trees down, making sure there's nowhere for Monkey King to jump forward to. And even a kick up the hill. VG have done the best they can to get rid of most of the TA traps, but they still get hit by a 3er. As DY is like, I'm out. I'm going bottom lane. I don't want to be part of this, but Miracle wants every part of this. Blinks into the middle of him. He's going to bait out the Wukong's command from Ori, but can he get himself away with the spell block? Yes, he can. That's a two huge abilities down for VG Gaming. Liquid just need to reset now and go back in.
First, they can heal up. Miracle's gonna pop bottom shrine. He'll push the wave. You can already see the lines being drawn by GH. They know what's up. They've got cooldowns, so now they just need to relax. You can actually potentially finish this butterfly on Miracle, which is a huge timing window. I mean, obviously he's far ahead, but this is the item that truly puts him at near peak influence in terms of his advantage on the rest of the game.
And it's there on the courier. So in 5 seconds, depending on how far he blinks away from it all, it'll be there. And VG Gaming, they know their best chance is that thing right in the middle of the screen. The anti-mage illusion. It's their best way of fighting back Team Liquid, is to take their strengths and turn it against them.
I'm really just in awe, Toby. You know, oh, hang on. Okay, I thought he was blinking on an enemy for a second there, but
yeah.
You know, I love watching Dota because you get to see, I love the game, and when you see it played this well, you know, it's easy to forget you're supposed to talk over it, because you kind of just want to sit back and enjoy it with everyone at home.
Don't
They've got
worry,
all
we're
their
never short of
spells.
words. Weeha's looking for his own fight, coming in through the bottom lane. Here's your first slap down. Weeha isolated. If they can keep the sun going, can never get the cheese off. So Weeha does go down. Mind controls in pretty deep with GH as well. This is what VG wanted. The Ice Blast, however, maybe not what they wanted, but they still get the double kill. In fact, they even cleaned up GH in that. VG Gaming, you can love Dota all you want, Kyle. Never feel like one team has it in the bag. It's never in the bag.
Of course not, Toby. I knew that. I'm just trying to keep it interesting for the fans at home. We don't want a 3-0 stomp, all right?
Yeah.
The more I praise Liquid, the more the mojo might turn against them. That's a huge fight for VG, and it's all because of the BKB reveals on the Gyro, or rather the Monkey King, and then the Gyro obviously still with his.
Yeah, I see how you get your haters, Kyle.
You can fight Vici if you... Oh,
Ori! Miracle, he's being charged, he jumped forward, he's looking for the stun, he's looking for the bash, he's actually got him, and he hits him with a mana void. There is the pulse around. Miracle still going for DY at the moment. Here comes your Ice Blast. Miracle thinks about sending his ground of fight because the Ice Blast connects. The Eagle Simolo's going to burn. Kuro's here to help him out. The homing missile is going towards the Ancient Apparition, but Miracle's back to life again. He doesn't blink up to help his teammate, however. They just take the kill and get out. Abyssal Blaze not ready, and the pinging of the Observer Ward. They know Liquid's playing with too much information.
He meant to dodge the Spirit Breaker stun. He cut the tree Monkey King leapt to.
He's Miracle.
It never, yeah, no words. Rune spawn.
Running himself forward. That bulldoze at least lets him break free of the bash quickly, dodging around. Miracle! He blinked in! There's so much cleave damage, however! DY didn't stand a chance. Now GH wants a rolling boulder in. It's just the bravado of Team Liquid. It's like, hey, we could go again, and let's go again, and again, and again. There is more kills to be had with the Magnetize in the back line. VG just can't walk away. Ding Yang, he's out of... No, he's not. Miracle blinks up to catch him off. There is no escape here. Io will drop 2. Ori's thinking about the Wukong's command, but the damage is already done from Team Liquid. There is no fight to be had.
And of course he doesn't use it right away, because he can probably save it, bait somebody out of position, and then look to pop it and find an extra kill. The Arcane Rune, there's no hope. Like, the blink distance and cooldown reduction.
Stop it, Kyle, stop it. There has to always be hope. The blink, Abyssal Blade, Ori, here comes your Ice Blast.
Saves the cheese, he saves the cheese!
Pops it off, jumps forward. VG Gaming. They styled on Team Liquid during the winners bracket match, but Miracle's here to win Dotes. And the rest of Liquid are here to make sure he's got the space. You mentioned it before, like, Miracle is definitely the person we've been focusing on. But Weeha, he helped create the space. Kuro helped create the vision. Mind Control took one for the team. And GH has always been there working with Kuro to get these stuns, to get these controls, to keep the fight going. A call down out. Mind Control, he'll be hit by the homing missile. With another strike, they push him back, but Miracle's into the back lines. He's looking for DY with the mana void. The damage just spills out across VG Gaming's face, and they want to go for more. Weeha hits with the melt. Paparazzi has got practically no armor, and the Ice Blast from Kuro is probably going to hit the mark as well. Chills on Yang, it chills on Paparazzi. They can't even regenerate while they sit inside their fountain. It may be that time to move the fingers towards the button. A G, tap it twice.
They're just doing it perfect, Toby. And it feels like the Liquid drafting style is, all right, pick something for we that can't lose mid.
First phase as well.
And does a ton of physical damage. The Wind Ranger, the TA, maybe a last pick Meepo if they really feel like it. And yeah, Miracle's gonna carry. And the 3-4-5 continue to play near perfectly around the map. Like almost always you'll see them link up around that 10-15 minute mark, the two supports and mind control. They look to make things happen, find kills, and Miracle just has all the space and time in the world to get to this point where he's #1 net worth, and then Miracle does Miracle things. I don't think you'll find a carry player that will better utilize a net worth advantage.
I love he's not even completing the Scani just yet. Like it's like, I'll blink back. Now I've got everything I need for it. So boom, boom, boom. All together, perfectly calculated. And then he gets a double damage rune from the top river just to enable him even more.
But this is big. You've got an MKB on the gyro and almost, what's the level on Wisp? Is that 19? Looks that way. And if they can get 20, it's 16, unfortunately.
It's 16.
I often get those numbers confused.
It's like turn the frown upside down, turn the 6 upside down, you get a little closer to where you want to be.
They do have, because Miracles win so many stat items, his wall illusion is very powerful when used back against him.
Here you go, VG, they're outside the base. Yang will be the bait. He is the lure. Weeha jumps forward, he's got Nullifier. DY runs himself over. They need to get this kill nice and quick. Miracle, Ice Blast already flying in, however. Everyone's going to go down for VG Gaming. DY can't do much as far as stun control goes, and Paparazzi, all that damage is totally negated. Miracle jumps in, the Wukong come out, Ori can hit with the balance strike. Now this will work, with the back into the wall. GH will fall, Mind Control trying to retreat back out again, but they got the damage for that too. Ori with a double kill. Miracle gets out as quick as he possibly can. Kuro won't be so lucky. Yeah, he will be lucky. Out and safe. It's still hilariously an even trade-off with a buyback out. It's just... It's not even the two big cores.
You can see where the punish could come in for Vici. If they bait Liquid into the fight, there's still 4 melee heroes, I count TA in that, on the side of Liquid. If they get too over-aggressive, roll forward, stampede, blink in, and all of a sudden there's a Monkey King set up on the trees, you will just get wiped. Miracle barely escapes with his hide.
Okay, Miracle.
Is he going in?
Yeah, he's going. Oh, it's Miracle. Of course he's going in. Abyssal Blade jump forward with Mana Cell. You burn off all the mana. The charges coming in. Buyback in from the eye. He's going to relocate forward. Miracle maybe bit off a lot more than he can chew. They just need to hold him there with the fact they get the control. Miracle blinks away. He's on almost nothing. 90 HP. He's trying to push it back. But Ori gets the kill. 1,000. Level up your battle pass. Get the gold from Miracle. 10 times spree that Ori will take.
It's still just 2 racks, Toby, and keep in mind, it's an anti-mage that's at peak efficiency. You're a level 25, you are 6 slotted. It's not really going to get much better for Miracle.
You've killed the raid boss. You've shown that you can do it, and maybe now Liquid start thinking like maybe we should play a little bit more sensibly across the map. But Weeha, now he's right in front of VG Gaming. They jump in, man, that side plate damage and the Ice Blast. Say goodbye already to DY, and there's not much of an escape either for Yang. Paparazzi and Faye were coming over. They needed everybody there ready to fight. And Ori's just sitting on this tree going, I don't understand this kingdom. This is meant to be my kingdom, but this is just hell.
And there is a Midas that's getting him back into this game, though. And it's level 19 on the Wisp now. And when he hits 20, the game changes a bit because Vici still have 3 cores that continue to scale exponentially. Notably Darkseer, just thanks to the wall illusions. Like he's getting, if he gets the AM, you're good to go. You'll soon have a free Ags picked up on the gyro, thanks to his friendly Wisp partner. And yes, the gold advantage is insane, but check out how much of that is on the supports and the offlaner. The cores have caught up. Not quite, but you're going to have a free 4.2k gold on the gyro the moment Wisp hits 20. And the AM net worth is not as relevant once he gets past 30, because sure, you can get a Moonshard, you can synth an Ags, but that's 10,000 gold that isn't as effective as that same amount of money on Paparazzi, who's still got slots to spare.
Liquid are coming up mid again. They don't have Centaur with them. They also don't have Miracle. Keep in mind that Roshan will be spawning up. He's about a minute away from his spawn time. In fact, 51 seconds now from his spawn time. Courier, careful. That went right over the top of a ward. I think, yeah, it's going to get sniped off, and that was meant to be for the Skadi. Gyro's going to be pissed.
That's the Monkey King.
That was the Monkey King's one?
The worst, yeah.
Okay.
He wants to have some kind of staying power so that a Miracle, well, really it's BKB piercing slow. It's very effective when you're trying to kill Wii. But more importantly, Liquid should know his buyback's on cooldown. Now they don't know he won't have the cash either.
Yep.
And there's only 1 Rax remaining for them to take.
Spent so much money on that. Gyro will at least have his buyback. At one point, Miracle's going to stop taking all this money, give it to somebody else. Interesting to also watch Weeha go back in for a Solar Crest. Like, we're not just amping up the damage. We talked about the MKB potential pickup. He's like, you know what? Solar Crest is the way.
Yep, just throw it on his Anti-Mage. Miracles, you know, he knows his role on this team.
Roshan's alive. The TA trap from Liquid will see it. There's an Aghanim's upgrade to be had.
Jeez, I feel like you just give that to Mind Control, right? And all of a sudden, this big combo that we've been discussing that Vici still has potential to pull off.
Yep.
You just pop Stampede, you get the damage reduction, you get terrain walking, and you go straight out of that Wukong. Oh my.
We had Greaves on AA. Roshan's already gone down. Who's going to take this? They're giving it to Kuro. They're giving it to the Ice Blast.
All right. Take that, dude. You're playing against Wisp Gyro, right? If you hit the Gyro, Satanic pickup later in this game is going to mean absolutely nothing. And if you can buy those 15 seconds of him back in base, waiting to be able to regen, you're going to lose that last Rax, no problem.
Their stuns also go through the roof. Now that TA is level 25, you got the Meld Hit Bash that's arriving. So they've got the control to hold VG in, and VG keep grouping up too. Remember, they've got 3 heroes who come into melee range every single fight. The IO is normally with the Gyro too, so there's always a cluster that the Ice Blast is able to hit. Probably another reason too why you want to give it that Aghanim's upgrade to the Ice Blast, to the AA. And VG, they need the perfect fight right now. Like, perfect fight. They had buyback only on Spirit as well as the Gyrocopter. Monkey King needs another 48 seconds before he's got that Skadi back.
Just some shooting practice, ensuring there's no way that Ori could be playing on those right side trees, because that's where the Gyro would end up playing, and then you drop a Wukong as Liquid try and enter the base.
It's actually kind of nice for VG. The fact that Liquid aren't forcing the issue is giving that extra 30 seconds for the Courier. I know it's not much, but you'll take everything you can get.
Never know what could make the difference. Obviously, the gold lead continuing to expand for Liquid. All of a sudden, it's 34,000. Yet another record picked up by Miracle.
They're looking wherever they can. 5 seconds for the Courier. So Skadi will be here for VG's fight. Liquid is so patient, making sure every single lane is pushed in. If VG want to try and defend that bottom lane of Rax, they'll have to worry about the momentum from mid as well as top.
So close to level 20 on Fade.
At this point, I'm wondering if Paparazzi can even finish the butterflies. Like, I just need Rapier. I just need damage output.
Might not be the worst choice here. He's already got the MKB. You know this next fight, eventually Liquid are going to give you, will be for all the marbles. They're going to collect one more round of bounties, ensure everybody's got buyback.
Scepter bonus has arrived though, so Fade has that 20 you're talking about. So Gyrocopter's getting stronger and stronger, and that's when the butterfly does, yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah. It's interesting, he already has one. He's just going to think about getting a second because TA and Anti-Mage do not have their MKBs yet. It will force that item pickup if he's able to pick up the second. But
he switches Satanic now.
I don't know if I like that, Toby. Not into an Ancient Apparition that already has Ags. And there you go, that's why Mind Control didn't take it, because he buys one of his own himself.
He's got the money. Gyro's now going Refresher Orb. Make your...
Really?
Yeah,
all right.
Double BKB.
He needs it.
Double call down, double flat cannon instantly. Like, this is the item choice. Fade's gonna charge himself forward. Ooh, quick moment. Kala.
You'd think it would benefit Vici, but I feel like Liquid, you can already see Miracle frantically talking. He knows what's up. He's got Aegis for another 2 minutes and 2,400 health remaining.
We'll see if they can get through him. Everyone's behind. GH is nearby. Wee's ready for the jump. Mind Control is actually in range for a Blink Hoof Stomp too. And they've already got double Vortex. Like, VG are fighting into so much amplification that's there from Team Liquid already. This is going to be dangerous to say the least. All right. Everyone's reconnected back into the game.
This is the fight for everything.
Yep.
The refresher all in, no buyback on the gyrocopter.
Either VG hold or VG lose. All right, we're good. Unpause, back into our game we go. As Miracle, well, they waited off. He's copying the initial start, turns the home movements are around. Weehaw jumps in. They can't kill off this Gyro. VG are going to hold, and inside the Wukong, Smart Paparazzi can now turn that damage around into Mind Control. That Aghanim Scepter Stampede does not let him do anything. Mind Control gets self-stomped and then bashed back in by DY, and they found the bigger target inside the tree line. Weehaw is caught. They've already used a refresher, but Miracle wants to go for a second round. Instantly starts, he jumps forward into the Boundless Strike. He'll get the kill onto DY. Cleans up the Centaur illusion. VG hold for the moment, but their tier 4 towers, they're going down so fast. VG can't defend. This is why Liquid were pushing in every single one of the side lanes. VG's attention is so heavily split. DY runs in to create some space, but all he does is run to his death. That's a dieback from the Spirit Breaker.
The AA ult that hit the gyro meant that doesn't matter how hard you're winning the fight. VG can't pursue out of base because Gyro's stuck at half HP. The Wisp heal means nothing. You're tethering for the bonus damage, sure, but now with wall down, Miracle's going to move forward. He still has Aegis for another minute.
And he does, so even if you get this kill, what do you really get in return? That's so quickly on the Yang. He can't do anything. Mana voided down. Buyback now from the Darkseer, but the badge is already out into the Monkey King. Ori, man, he really has felt like a non-factor in this game. Weehaw has just got his number. Miracle, he wants to die. He welcomes it. 3 seconds, and the Immortal is back up. They've already got Mega Creeps available. Miracle looking for the blink away to safety. No, he doesn't. He's blinking into fight. Weehaw's with him too. In the perfect side blade attack. And where is VG's target? VG's target is game 2. They call GG. Game 1 belongs to Liquid with a 47,000 net worth lead. 43 to 23, 42 in. A lot of 40s.